Can I sell my tenant-occupied property? Hi, I'm Jeff Wheatley, and today I'm going to answer this question. I've been getting a number of folks that have either investment properties or properties that by default became investment properties when they moved up to another one, asking me whether they can go ahead and sell their property while the tenant remains in it in this hot real estate market. Today I'm going to answer that question and give 5 bullet points in terms of things you need to consider as you think about selling your property that has a tenant in it. So the great news and quick answer is yes, you can sell your property while your tenant's still in there. And the even better news is now is a great time to do that. So the first thing you really need to know is that all the terms that you've already agreed to are still going to remain in force. And it's really good that you get out to your tenant and make sure that they understand that as well, so that as you start to market your property, they're not nervous. You want to work together with them as a partner to make sure that they're feeling comfortable through the process. The second item you might want to consider is why would you do this? Well, as you've known from my previous videos and really anything that you're seeing today, inventory is exceptionally low. In most jurisdictions, we have less than a half month worth of inventory. So as a seller, you're really in the hot seat and can break traditional models of having to get the tenant out prior to marketing the property. Now, the third item that we want to look at is the sales price, or more importantly, the net. So as we sell a property that has a tenant in it, typically our sales prices are going to be a little bit lower. But more importantly, we want to look at the net. And what happens when we look at the net is that we have to take into consideration additional vacancy for turnover, as well as all the cost of renovating and things of that nature that are associated with having that tenant out, fixing it up to go to the active market. With where investors are right now and the certainty of having a tenant in that property that's already performed, many times that net is very close to go into the active market without having to go through all the hassle. So that's one of the things you really want to drill down on. Now, the fourth item we want to consider is making sure that we're prepared. You see, the investor who'd be buying it, not only is he buying the asset, he's also buying a cash flow, a series of cash flows that your tenant is paying in rents. So we want to be able to provide him with good, solid cash flow statements, good financials to show them that we've got a quality tenant in the property and he's not just buying a headache. So the final item I want you to take into consideration is what are the tax implications of selling this property. So you want to look at, have you lived in the property 2 of the last 5 years, and does that expire soon? That would allow you to potentially sell the property tax-free. If you do have a cap gain in it, likely if you've held the property more than 5 years and haven't resided in it, do you want to roll that into your next property via a tax-deferred exchange, aka the 1031, which is now still available? Kind of sub-note on that is Washington is looking at getting rid of that again. So we do still have it available to us, and it's a great way to increase your portfolio without having to pay taxes now, defer them for the future. Or right now, does it make sense to go ahead and pay while capital gains rates are very low? Go ahead and pay the cap gains and take the hit and move on. So things to consider in terms of tax implications of the sale. So again, thanks for watching. I'm Jeff Wheatley. Listen, I know on this topic, there's a lot of variables, a lot of things to consider. If you wanted to have a quick conversation to understand your exact scenario, please reach out directly. Or if you have more of a generic question, you'd like me to shoot a video of it, please go ahead and reach out. Again, I'm Jeff Wheatley. I wanted to thank you for watching and have a great day. Thanks.